A Ukrainian counteroffensive seems to have driven Russian forces back from Kharkiv, Ukraine's second-largest city. A senior U.S. defense official told reporters that Ukraine had reclaimed towns and villages in the vicinity of Kharkiv, forcing Russian troops back toward Ukraine's northern border. The US-based Institute for the Study of War likewise assessed that Ukraine appears to have won the Battle of Kharkiv and that Russian high command has likely decided to withdraw fully due to Ukrainian counterattacks and the limited availability of reinforcements. The counteroffensive, which began earlier this month, drove Russian forces out of artillery range of Kharkiv for the first time since the early days of the war and could threaten the supply lines sustaining Russia's main campaign in the Donbas. BBC correspondent Quentin Somerville described the battles around Kharkiv as a game of hawk and mouse in which both sides deployed drones to identify targets for artillery. Also, Ukrainian forces have launched a counteroffensive near the Russian-held town of Izium in eastern Ukraine, a regional governor said, in what could prove a serious setback for Moscow's plans to capture the entire Donbas region. Russian forces have focused much of their firepower on the Donbas in a second phase of their invasion that was announced on 19 April after they failed to reach the capital Kiev from the north in the early weeks of the war. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said the situation in Donbas remained very difficult, adding that Russian forces were still trying to salvage some kind of victory there. They are not stopping their efforts, he said. The Institute for the Study of War suggested Friday that, as decisive victory over Ukraine slips out of reach, Russian President Vladimir Putin likely intends to annex occupied southern and eastern Ukraine directly into the Russian Federation in the coming months. The ISW also predicted that Putin will state, directly or obliquely, that Russian doctrine permitting the use of nuclear weapons to defend Russian territory applies to those newly annexed territories. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. He's doing the job every day.